Father Nathan Harburg, the pastor of Good Shepherd Parish in Ubly, and my great-grandfather is Yip Harburg, the lyricist, the Wizard of Oz. He obviously worked very closely with the composer Harold Arlen to craft the songs. He worked with the screenwriters, and he was the final script editor. So he actually added some script too that ended up in the movie, for example, the setup to some of the songs, and he wrote the final scene where the wizard gives out the gifts to the characters.
Oh, it's it! Look! Listen to my heart! It's it!
Read what my medal says.
Awarded for courage!
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy? Yes, what about Dorothy?
So he was very involved in many different aspects of the movie. However, as my grandfather, Ernie Harburg, laments, he's only given credit as lyricist in the movie, but he did much more than write the lyrics.
Was the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
When I was just a baby, not even a year old, my parents brought me to some family gathering with Yip, and Yip was able to hold me as a baby. And then when I was around 1 year old is when Yip died of a heart attack. And he left me a little bit of money, so thank you, Yip, for that.
Of all the canon of his work, Somewhere Over the Rainbow seems to be the song that's lasted longest. What do you think it is about that song that's given it such longevity?
From the standpoint of beauty, one of the transcendentals, I think it's a very beautiful song, both in the melody and in the words. You've got words and melody together. That's what we call a song. And my great-grandfather's famous for a little saying, music makes you feel a feeling, and words make you think a thought. A song, however, makes you feel a thought. So I think this song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, really makes you feel certain thoughts that include hope for the future. There's something better ahead. The best is yet to come. Yip did not practice any faith, and Yip's son, Ernie, my father's father, raised their children, my father and his two brothers, in a home without any religion or any talk of faith or religion. And my dad considered himself an atheist up until he met Christ. He was an atheist, and then he met Christ in college, University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. He met Christ in many different ways. Through reading the Gospels, he came to the conclusion that he'd have to make a decision. He'd have to decide that Christ was either a lunatic, a liar, or the Son of God. And he actually had a mystical experience. So this was another way he met Christ, in this type of mystical experience where he heard in his heart the voice of Jesus speaking to him, saying, "John, I love you, and I call you to follow me." He heard those words, and at first he said no, but later he said yes. Thank God he changed his mind and decided to follow Christ. My dad went on to marry and have 7 children. I'm the oldest. And I think the witness of his children and how the Catholic faith has impacted our lives for the better. I could go on and on about that. I think that's really had an impression on my dad's dead. He's seen that. He's seen us grow up in the church and how many good things have come out of our faith and our love for the Lord and for the Catholic Church.
What do you think Yip Harburg would make of having a great-grandson who's a priest?
I think he'd be shocked, considering the fact that he was not only critical of religion, but he was one of the signers of the Secular Humanist Manifesto, which is, a document which says that we don't need God, we don't need any kind of religion to make this world a better place. That's what secular humanism, right? We can do this without any supernatural help. We can make the world a better place. We can heal the planet, whatever you want to say, without religion or God. So, yeah, I think you'd be shocked.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
I do know that my dad had a chance to witness to Yip, to give a kind of little personal testimony of his conversion to Christ to Yip at one point before Yip died. Shortly before Yip died, he heard from my dad that Jesus had changed his life, so I'm happy for that. We as Christians are called to have that hope, that Christian hope for not just a better place, not just a land somewhere over the rainbow that I dreamed of in a lullaby, but a place that Jesus has shown us and told us about in many different places in the gospel, a place that, where every tear will be wiped away. So yeah, we're called to have Christian hope, and I think that song could be seen as, in a certain sense, a way to stir up Christian hope, even though it wasn't meant to do that.